All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise to Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, who rule well, peace, and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the men of the Lord, prophesying, preaching, and teaching on the highways and byways in sincerity and in truth. Shalom, Barakathum. And I'm just going to title this, man, this is the year of Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, turning up, man. It dawned on me after I heard Elder Apostle Bahar say it again this week, man. Like, just so many things have hit us, you know, spiritually, things that are happening in the world, current events. That goes to show you that the spirit is on the men of Great Millstone, man, which we're occupied in the spirit of prophecy as it's written in the scriptures. All right. We said that this would be the year of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai turning up on this place, man, and that's what it's basically been. It's been from 0 to 100 on geopolitics with this whole Russia-Ukraine thing, man. You have Christians panicking. All right, they're trying to release documentaries, trying to get Jake to stay in the church, so they can take the money and just continue to lie to him. All right, and then you have big moves being made on the front of the Charagma, man, which is that MOTB spoken about in Revelation 13, So I'm just going to read a few of these headlines, man, and I got second Ezra's queued up, and I just want to, roll through the spirit, on that, man, because we got to get excited about this thing, man. The Lord is, he's doing exactly what he said he's going to do, man. And if he's doing this and he's fulfilled every other single prophecy, right? Then what about the best prophecies that are yet to come, which is us being delivered out of this place, which is us getting delivered out of these bodies, all right? Which is Esau being brought down, which is the kingdom, man, being at hand, the earth being in paradise, So just reading a couple of these before I read it. I'm gonna just read 2nd Ezra 9. Starting at 1, it says, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made." Man, this is the Most High visiting this place, man. It can be nothing else. All right, now there's a variant of this spoken about in Matthew 24 as well. Yahweh Shai goes into this. All right. So this is a prophecy that's been repeated by major prophets, man. All right. It says, "Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world," man. And we've been getting earthquakes, but Lord willing, we get some city shattering earthquakes. I'm talking about, if you ever see that movie San Andreas, where the whole city of LA basically got got leveled, man. All right. That's what we want, man. We want complete destruction and the breakdown of this place, because these people are too proud, man. All right, and we know the uproars of the people are happening because you see it in Ukraine. It says, "Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning." This is written 2,500 years ago, man. All right. It says, "For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest," man. All right. So, actually, I'm going to read verse 6, and it says, "Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs," man. And we are the only men that can decipher the signs, that can go through the things that are happening in the world and break them down to you through the spirit. All right, we can tell you what's happening next. Now, not exactly, but we have the prophecies. All right, and we have the understanding of the prophecies. All right, so it says, let me see, more bullshit. Ukraine and the new Al Qaeda. Now, what a lot of guys don't know is that those guys in Ukraine, they're actually called I don't want to say the word because, for YouTube purposes, they might try to censor me. Let's just say with the German leader, his party in World War II, that party is basically revived. Okay. And they're in Ukraine. All right, they got the ball heads and they wearing the symbols. Okay, that's who's running the Ukraine right now, and they racist as hell. There's the video of them telling a bunch of jakes, y'all can't get on the train to evacuate, man. You know, and they let a white woman white by him and let them on the train to get out of there. See, the Lord is cold, man. You know, so he's pitting Esau against each other, and now Russia is using that as a means to be able to attack them and have a good reason for it. All right, and make no mistakes, man. Those Russians don't give a fuck. They are not afraid of America, and that's quite clear. That's painfully obvious at this point. You know, for you people that always thought America was going to be on top. You know, that Isaiah 47 spirit. You know, which I'll get that real quick, since I was on it. It's one of my favorite scriptures. Isaiah 47. And 7, it says, and thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. That's the sentiment of these Americans. They just think they're going to have the most powerful military forever and ever and ever. Nobody's going to touch them. The scriptures speak about them being the virgin daughter of Babylon because, you know, what do you do with a virgin, man? You know, eventually they get touched, you know, for lack of a better term, you know. It says, while diversity is our greatest strength is a corporate lie. Now, this is the bullshit that comes out of that guy from Canada who basically put all his truckers, you know, out of society pretty much. They went on a strike apparently, and he started passing all types of laws against them, you know, saying they couldn't move. Now, that shows you how bold this devil is, because for you to do that to the trucking industry, that could cause a famine immediately. You know, you're talking like not a month or 2 months. You're talking maybe 2 weeks before people start wilding the fuck out with no food on the shelves. All right. It says the RT America ceases production and lays off most of its staff. Treasury sanctions Russian-backed news outlets for advancing false narratives that undermine the juice. Paint Ukraine as aggressor. All right. So this is more sanctions, you know, which completely backfired, man. Which completely backfired. All it did was cause Russia to raise its prices, and Russia's going to get more money from those prices increasing, and it caused the Americans who placed the sanctions on them for their prices to rise. Now, Joe Biden came out and said he's going to release, you know, other oil reserves around the world to try to offset the cost of oil, but that's not how it works, man. You release oil from anywhere, the price of oil is going to drop. You know, they're trying to cut Russia off financially, and Lord willing, man, this is the time where they come up with the new money system, man. I believe Russia can do something that completely says, you know, to hell with the dollar, and China could just easily join them. All right, now if Russia and China get together and do that, man, those are some of the two biggest economies in the world. All right, Russia has the second largest amount of nukes from what they even have on record on the books, and they have a very large economy, a very large stake in America and gold and other particular things. And China is definitely the second largest economy in the world. All right, and they're a nuclear power as well. So we know where that's leading. I'll go to it real quick and read it. And let's see here in Obadiah 1. I'll start at 6. It says, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. And America is at the border right now, man. You know, that whole NATO thing, that Ukraine's not supposed to be a part of NATO. They violated the agreement with the old Soviet Union from the 90s, man. All right, and they kept adding countries and adding countries. They added Poland, then they added, Romania, all the Balkan states they added, right? And really, it's supposed to be a buffer that stopped around Germany, I believe. But now they got Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia. All of those are now NATO countries. They're all very, very close to the Russian border, man. All right, and Ukraine is on the Russian border. So how the hell did America keep its agreement? And that's why there's been so much aggression building up between these two, America and Russia. All right, it says the men that were at peace with thee, because you had agreements with these people, you had agreements with NATO, and also that NATO's going to turn on you. All right, it says, and this have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. All right, that's China included, all of these nations that you do deal business with, everyone under the U.S. dollar, really. It says, they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him, man. So that speaks about, that kind of goes into James, the 5th chapter as well, where it talks about their gold and silver being cankered. All right, and because ultimately China's become the largest manufacturer, the world power in manufacturing, man. They have all the assets. You're holding all the dollars, but the dollars only mean as much as people have faith in it. All right, and the faith in America is being destroyed. Putin is checking you, man. All right, Putin is testing you to see if you're gonna flinch, and y'all flinching, man. All right. So this place is almost done, man. It's almost through. It says Zelensky lies about Russia shelling nuclear plant and triggering radiation leak, and latest bid to con NATO into war. Yeah, this is what they want. They want to go to war, but they don't understand that this war is not going to end the way the way that they want it to end, man. All right, this is going to end with nukes being shot on this place. All right, I can get that in 2nd Ezra 13, but not to make this too long. Let's see. It says, and this is mainly, you can see it's mainly about Ukraine. A lot of what's going on, man. Because one minute it was about the illness and lockdowns and who got the juice, to this, man, just that quick. Look, a drag queen burlesque performer gives a strip club style dance to children aged 5 to 9 in British. Come on, man. Goodness gracious, man. Like that's how you know we're at the end. When bullshit like this is just normal. What it says in Isaiah 3, it says, and Isaiah 3 and 9, it says, the show of their countenance doeth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom, they hide it not. All right, now what happened to Sodom? All right, it got to a point where it was so bad, the Lord sent 2 angels in there to scout it out, to meet Lot at his house, and for what? To destroy it, man, because that's how bad it got. Now, if this place is being compared to Sodom, what does that mean is going to happen to it? It says, they hide it not, woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. All right, so all of you people that are with this, that includes you so-called black women, all right, that are just turning a blind eye to it, or you're applauding this, you're an ally, all of this bullshit, man. All right, you've rewarded evil unto yourself. All right. God damn, man. This place needs to go. How are you in charge, man? That's how you know the Lord's cold, man. You read Daniel 4 and 17. It speaks about him ruling in the kingdom of men. He set up over it whoever he will, man. And that has to be the Most High that's got such a vile, weak man running things. It's like, goodness, bro. It says here, economic restructuring, democratic deficit, and locking down liberty. All right, so you're definitely gonna have a economic restructuring, because we all know Web 3 is next, and Web 3 is basically blockchain. All right, that's not just crypto, but that's NFTs, that's things in the metaverse, that's the new digital wallet. All right, and that's going to be the big thing, the big thing. That's the Spirit 144. All right, that's going to be the big thing. All right, it's that digital wallet, man. That's going to cause, that's basically going to pop off World War III, man. Honestly. And right around that time when he tries to implement that charagma to everybody, that's when you know we about to get delivered, man. That's when angels gonna start showing up. That's when chariots are gonna pop back up. They already here, really. They're all over, but you're gonna see them. All right, you're gonna see ships. You're gonna see the whole vibration of the earth change. Animals, everything's gonna change. It's gonna be a heavy vibration on this place. It's gonna feel like another portal opened up, man. You know, I believe that through the Spirit, man, because the scriptures speak about this thing happening suddenly, man. All right. You know, it says, when thou shall have peace and safety, surely sudden destruction shall come. I believe that's 1 Thessalonians 5. Yeah, 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with a child, and they shall not escape, man. All right. That's coming, man. All right. You're gonna have to make a choice between, you know, making it out there in the wilderness or hopping in the line to have your right hand out. Okay. And you already know what's happening at that point. Okay. The scriptures speak about mischief being on all sides. All right. When you go back to where I was just at, Isaiah 47, it speaks about that. Yeah, Isaiah 47:11, it says, therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. It's going to be all over the place, man. Y'all, you're not going to be able to put your finger on it. The scriptures speak about the day of the Lord being as he one flee from a lion and a snake bit him, you know. Going into, you know, metaphorically, various troubles happening, man. All right. It says, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, and thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly. All right, which thou shalt not know. So that's what's coming. And during this time, the scriptures speak about people are going to be in that happy ass spirit. They're going to think that things are going back to normal. Things are happy. They're going to be marrying and giving in marriage. All right. For a period of time. And then the plague's going to break out. All right. And we're going to be getting persecuted, brothers, during that time, you know. So this is just blacklistednews.com, and I'm just reading some headlines and going into the prophecy, man, through the Spirit, and, you know, praying, man, that this is the end, man, you know, because we're tired of living in this place, man. Really, this has gotten out of hand. Nobody wants to deal with this bullshit, man. Deal with these women, deal with the pollution in the air and the earth, and the defiled animals and wickedness like this guy, you know, twerking on your kids. You know, like who the hell wants to live in this place, man? All right, you're getting taxed on every goddamn side. Everybody's finding a way to charge you a fee for this and that. Your car's breaking down. All right, your job is vexing you. It's time to go, man. You know, so I'll end it there, man. With that, I'll say call halal YAHAWAH BAHASHAM BAHASHAM. Hopefully you brothers were edified. Shalom wa abba babal.